Alright fuckers, welcome back to the Old Firm Revival here on Football Manager 2017, and we have some shocking news. As you can see, there is Rangers, and you look at the manager, and Billy Orange is no longer there. Yes, Billy Orange, the proud prod himself, has been fired from the jails. So you can see now the current manager is some guy called Martin Canning, and we're going to show you why Rangers have indeed sacked Billy Orange. It's not pretty. There you can see league table, 7th in the league, and we're into the 31st of January, so like transfer window still to go, but it doesn't really matter. Let's say we're in February, for argument's sake. There's no more games happening until February. That is absolutely shocking. 10 wins, 7 draws, and 8 losses. Now, you could argue that there's not much points between Rangers and 3rd place Partick Thistle, but still, really bad there to be 7th place. Queen of the South doing well up in 4th. But Rangers very disappointing from the end, and I can kind of see why they got rid of Billy Orange. But that's not the only reason. I'll also show you what they've been doing in other competitions. Let's see here. You got the Betfred Cup. They got to the final of that, but they were beaten by Partick Thistle, so that was kind of disappointing. Scottish Cup, they have a 5th round tie, coming up against Annan Athletic. But in the Euro Cup, they entered in the 3rd qualifying round, and they got knocked out by NJ Haddock Split, I think it is. I think it's Haddock Split. Let's just double check, but piss poor for Rangers, didn't even get into Europe. I know, Haddock, they lost the away game 2-0. They did win 3-1 at home, but Haddock going through on the away goals. So there you go, that's Rangers eliminated from Europe really before it even started. And then they sacked Billy Orange. So you're probably wondering, where does that leave this series? Well, I don't know, the series was kind of going down the shitter since I changed it to this format anyway. A lot of people aren't liking it. And this probably means this series is on its last legs. But we haven't been sacked by Paddy McTague yet, so what we'll probably do is we'll finish this episode. We'll go to the end of the season. We'll see what happens there. Can Celtic make it 11 in a row? And then that will probably be the end of the series. But I don't know, let me know down below if you want me to continue the series just with Paddy McTague in charge of Celtic, or if you want me to restart the series and play it properly this time and not not simulate it, not go on holiday and actually, play it like a normal game and none of these like half year updates. So if you'd rather me play through properly like most YouTubers do, then I can do that like we were in the first season and a half. Or if you just want that to be the end of the series, then that'll do it. I mean, I did enjoy this series, and I will be doing it again in Football Manager 2018, and I'll be doing it the proper way. But like I said, again, the only reason I did start fancying it in these big monthly spells was because I wanted to get a lot of seasons done, and I wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. So there you go. I mean, I've already explained this shit. I'm not explaining it again. We'll have a quick look at the Rangers squad here. And who they got? I mean, I know they're not happy. Who's the best? A lot of players on loan I noticed as well. So yeah, there you go. I mean, Dominic Douglas, Glenn Middleton, Nico De Fita, Lewis Macy. All of the best players are on loan. It's the team's kind of lost their identity. I mean, not many of the original Rangers players remain in this team, but the team's obviously not that good. Dominic Douglas, so he is a good player. He's valued at 9.5 million. Currently on loan from Chelsea, so he's doing well, no doubt about that, but not well enough to save Billy Orange's job. So Billy Orange has been fired, and the Rangers now have been, I don't know what you could call it, eliminated for this this series. I don't quite know. We'll have a quick look at Rangers. We'll see how they've done over the if I can find them. We'll see how they've done since the series started. So first year, finished 3rd, then finished 3rd again, then 2nd, then 2nd again, and then 3rd. So in the 5 years that we've been playing, we haven't finished lower than 3rd with Rangers. I mean, I think that's pretty good at the start, but I think the longer this series went on, we should have been improving and we should have been going forward. When we were finishing 2nd, then the next move should have been up to 1st, challenging Celtic. We should not, after 5 years, have been finishing 3rd, and I think that is a big disappointment there. It's a massive failure, if I'm being honest. I mean, at the start, I mean, you start the game, I know you've got better finances, but I think you can argue Aberdeen kind of got a better squad, so even first couple of seasons, I can understand finishing, behind Aberdeen or whatever, and we did do that for the first 2 seasons, and then we went back-to-back second in the 18-19 and 19-20 seasons, and you'd have thought maybe we'd have pushed on from them, but we didn't. We just went backwards, and then this season we're down in 7th, so really no surprise that Billy Orange got sacked. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Game over for him. Did we win any trophies? I'll have a quick look. I don't know if we won anything. What have we won in our time here? Did we win did we win? Scottish Cup 2016. We were runner up, and we didn't even win a cup. First season we got into the final. Can't remember who it was. If it was against Aberdeen or was it Partick Thistle? I think it was maybe Partick Thistle. So we lost Betfred Cup. Well, we won that in 2018, and we were runner-ups in 2021, which was this year. Ladbroke Championship, that was already decided. Oh wait, hold on. Runner-up the Scottish Cup, that would have been the year before. Because Hibs beat them, sure, and that wasn't us, fuck's sake. Am I talking shit? So there you go. I mean, that doesn't read good, does it? Let's be honest, that is pretty shit, so it is what it is. The Glasgow Cup, when did they stop that? But yeah, I mean, didn't win jack shit, did they? Andy Halliday removed his captain. So we won one cup in our whole time. Our 5 years at Rangers, we won a Betfred Cup and we got to the final of another Betfred Cup. It's not good, is it? It's fucking terrible. So don't quite know how that happened. I mean, Billy Orange there left. Billy Dodds was caretaker manager. What was our record with him? Let's see here. 138 games won, 70 games drawn, 73 games lost. So we had a win percentage of 49. That's not too bad. I mean, it's supposed to be a big team like Rangers. That you should be expecting. I think Rangers would probably be expecting to at least be in the 50s, probably 60s. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. But just the one cup win, it's not great, is it? Not great. Reason left sacked, as you know. Records. Did we get any records? Not really. That's just transfers that we made. Any player records? 24. It's most goals in a season. Dominic Douglas. So first season, Martin Faghorn only 10. Lewis Moult had a good season in 2017, 2018, and then Jake Ntongo, Lewis Moult, and Dominic Douglas this season is doing absolutely tremendous, and it's not over yet. He's got 24 goals and still about 4 months left, so he's doing great. Best 11. There is the best 11 of the series for Rangers. Fotheringham in goals. Wallace, Hegacy, Wilson and Tavernier are the back four. Rossar's just in front of them. And in the midfield we've got McGinn and Hyman. In front of them in the CM position we've got Crawford. And then up front we've got Faghorn and Lewis Moult. Do I agree with that team? I don't know. Because this season isn't finished yet, I don't think it's not taking into account the players that we signed this season. And if it was, I'm pretty sure you'd see Dominic Douglas in there. We've got Jay Kuntongo on the bench, 176 appearances with 45 goals. I think he's a bit more deserving, to be honest, to be in that team than someone like Faghorn. Just my opinion. I think he's more deserving to be in that starting 11. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. So there you go. There is the overall Rangers 11 from the season. Right, let's go and check the team that does still have a manager, and it is Celtic. So there you see Celtic winning the league after 25 games, but you see only 3 points in front, man. So it's definitely not a gimme. It's not over by any means at all. So it's going to be tricky there, but I think Aberdeen's got a better goal difference, so that would count as an extra point. But there's only 4 in it. I could change, obviously, for the end of the season, but it's going to be a tight league finish, and who knows, is Celtic losing the league to Aberdeen enough for Paddy McTague to get fired? Could be. Celtic still in the Scottish Cup, 5th round tie against St Mirren. They were knocked out in the quarter-finals of the Betfred Cup against Hibernian, and they were knocked out of the European Champions League. I'll actually show you how the Scottish teams did in Europe before we move on. So we'll start off with Rangers, since they're pathetic and we've already seen them. There you go. We lost to Hajduk, 3-3 in aggregate, as you know. The other teams were Partick Thistle. So Partick Thistle, who finished second last season, were in the Champions League. They lost. They got drawn against Dynamo Kiev, lost at home 3-0, and then they lost in the return leg 3-2. So 6-2 in aggregate, not great. Then they went into the Europa League playoffs, and they lost 6-1 on aggregate to Schalke. Definitely tough ties for Partick Thistle, but they lost every game they were in Europe. All 4 games they lost. Kind of disappointing, but I mean, they did get Dynamo Kiev and Schalke, so you probably would not expect them to come through either of those ties, but that's what it is. Certainly didn't help the coefficient. I'm pretty sure the coefficient must have went down the shitter this season, because we weren't really performing. You had Hibernian in the Europa League third qualifying round. They were drawn against Malmo, got a 3-2 win away, and then a 1-1 draw at Easter Road, and that meant they advanced into the Europa Cup playoffs. Got Copenhagen, beat them 2-1 at Easter Road, lost 2-1 away, then got knocked out on penalties. So, did make it in. Close though, very close, but not quite close enough. Then we had Celtic, who, due to the good coefficient, go directly into Champions League as they won the league. So, got drawn against a group with Anderlecht and Tottenham, and who's the other team? Maccabi Tel Aviv. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see where they came. If we can find it, for fuck's sake. You see Celtic there. Winning 3 games, losing 3 games, finishing on 9 points. And that 2-2 draw that Anderlecht got away to Tottenham is the difference between Celtic getting into the last 16 of Champions League or getting knocked out into the Europa League. So, I mean, by far the easiest Champions League group Celtic have had since this game started. Should have done a lot better. I would have expected to do a lot better, but it wasn't enough. They finished fourth. At least they're still in Europe, but I mean, they should have definitely, man, got through. That Group C was pretty tough. Arsenal, Dortmund, and Inter Milan. Let's just have a look at the other groups. Group A could have been tough, like if it was a better Italian team, but Senil proved a lot of people wrong. They went through. Knocking out Porto and Zenit, pretty good job from them. Man United and Juventus in the same group, pretty decent as well. Atletico, Liverpool and Napoli. Look at that, Bayern Munich didn't go through, that's shocking. Fenerbahce finished above them, was not expecting that. And then Schalke and Monaco went through in that group. And the last team that we want to check is... Where are they? Where's the other team that was representing? It was Aberdeen, and there you go, look at Aberdeen in their group. Done well, very well actually. 4 wins from 6. They beat Rapid Vienna and Rosenborg twice. Lost though to Nice twice. But still 12 points from a possible 18. It's very good. 3 goal difference. You can see fucking Nice kind of just destroyed everybody. So they were held away from home though by Rosenborg. And that means that Aberdeen go through to the last 32 Europa League with Celtic, which should maybe lessen the blow on the coefficients, but still, we did not do great. Let's find out now who exactly did they get drawn against. Oh my god, Aberdeen got Man City, so that's Aberdeen out, safe to say. And Celtic got Spartak Moscow. Tricky tie, but could go through. They could go through in that, so we'll have to wait and see. But, yeah, there you go. So, like I said, Billy Orange has been sacked. Rangers are finished. I'm going to finish this episode here, and then we'll do the one at the end of the season, and we'll see what's happening after that, and then we'll decide whether we want to continue or quit it, or what we're going to do, guys. But that's it for this episode. So, Celtic and Aberdeen still flying the flag for Scotland in Europe. 3 points between them in the league. It's going to be a very close finish. And, yeah, like I just checked the coefficient there, 4.3, so look at that, 17-18 season and the 18-19 season we did great, but since then we've just been disappointing in Europe, and we were improving it. I thought we were going to start moving up, but we're definitely digressing now, and we could probably get overtaken by Holland this season. So, aye, guys,